Okay, for this demonstration of how to create a screen for Grape, we're going to be using Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to create a new document. And in this new document screen, the only thing you need to worry about is the orientation. You want to make sure that it is landscape. And then you click Create. And we will start off by creating an input deck using Simple Pipe, which consists of 5 volumes and 2 time-dependent volumes. I'm going to be using the rectangle tool to create these volumes. And you can size the rectangle however big or small you'd like it. Wide, tall, short. Once you've done that, then I use the line tool to create a junction between the volumes. And you can adjust where the line is at after you draw it. I'm going to connect it here. Then I'm going to draw the next volume. And you can see Adobe Illustrator helps you line them up. Once it's drawn, you can adjust where it's located. I'm going to adjust here so it matches with the junction line. Now I'm going to use the selection tool. And with this selection tool, I can click on the object that I created and do a copy paste. And I'm going to repeat this for all 5 of these volumes. And then I will create the last volume in this Simple Pipe input deck. And I'm going to copy and paste the top volume so it's the same size using the selection tool. Adjust where it's located, and then I will create a line for the junction between the two, and I'm just going to copy the same line I made earlier and adjust its location. Then we have to assign the card numbers to these objects, to these volumes. And you do this on the right in the Layers panel. If you double click on the object, you will see rectangle displayed, and this is where we will give it a name. When naming your volumes, you want to make sure you have an N in the front of the card number and then 9 digits. So the first part of this will be 120 and then 6 zeros for this time-dependent volume. Now I will proceed to name the rest of the volumes by clicking on the screen. You can see the layers will show up showing all of the volumes, and I will show you how you can see which volume you're working with. So you see them all listed, but on the far right you have these circles. When you click on them, it highlights the volume in the middle of the screen that you're going to be working with. So I will select the volume that I want to work with, starting with this first one in the pipe. And this one will be called 125 0. That's should be 001 and then 6 zeros. And then I will proceed on to the next volume, 125 002, and so forth. And as you can see, I forgot to put the N in front of these card numbers. The N is critical. You have to have that in order for this to work properly in Grape. Without the N, it does not know that it's a volume that you're working with. And I will name the last volume, the time-dependent volume, 127.001 and 3 zeros. And I need to go back and correct the first volume. That one needs to be 120.001 followed by 3 zeros. Okay, now I'm going to give this a title, and I can do this by using the text tool on the left side. I just click and then type what I want. I'm going to put simple pipe, and then using the control button you can click and then drag to the size you would like it. And nope, now I've gone and created another type location, so I'm going to remove that, and I can remove it by selecting, if you look to the left of where it says type, there is an eye, looks like a seeing eye. You just click that and it hides it. So now I'm going to go ahead and save the document. And when you're saving a document, you want to make sure you save it as an SVG file. And when you click save, it's going to bring up some SVG options. On this options screen, there's nothing that you need to worry about. Just go ahead and click OK. And now that document has been created and is ready for Grape.